Welcome to the Palm Springs Power Pregame Show. Alongside manager Casey Dill, I'm Wes Williams. We're brought to you by Assemblyman Chad Mays. Go check out his website, www.chadmays.com. How are you doing today, Coach?
Doing great.
Good to hear, good to hear. Playoffs are about to start. Explain to the people, how is this going to work, who you're playing, road, home, etc.?
Yeah, as it stands right now, we've clinched the 1 seed, so we have home field advantage in the playoffs. However, the 4 seed, who we would play in the first round, is yet to be determined, and that's between the Inland Valley Bucks and the Arroyo Seco Sentinels. And those two teams play today. Whichever team wins gets the 4 seed. If Arroyo Seco wins, we will play our first home game here on Tuesday. If Inland Valley wins, we will play our first game on the road at Cal Poly Pomona on Tuesday.
And who do you have in terms of the rotation going for games 1 and 2?
Game 1 of the playoffs will be Sawyer Gibson-Long, who's been our most steady, consistent starter from the beginning of the season. Striking a lot of people out. He's gotten better. We've built his pitch count up, so he's set to get deep into a ball game. And Game 2, Stephen Baker, senior from Chico State University, who's also given us quality start after quality start, and we believe both those guys can give us a chance to win first round.
Last night, have you ever been a part of the game where you explode for 2 touchdowns in the bottom of the 8th inning?
You know, this is a team where I always believe that we're capable of doing that. But when you're 7-7 in the 8th inning, and I'm looking to make moves, and I'm looking to what plays do I got to call to manufacture runs, and I'm thinking all these things that we have to do to try to win the baseball game, and they just exploded offensively, and it makes my job a lot easier, I guess, because there's less strategy involved when you're just hitting the ball hard in the gaps. But you don't expect something like that to happen. I always anticipate it, that it's capable of happening, but the fact that it happened and we scored 14 runs in the 8th inning when it was a tie ball game is a pretty special thing. That definitely the first time I've been a part of that kind of inning.
When you were watching Cody get that hit that knocked in those 2 runs, did you think that was it and then the inning was going to end and you guys were going to go on to win, or did you expect 12 more runs?
Well, the first thing I thought was, man, a good thing I saved Cody to come off the bench and get a pinch hit late in the game with runners in scoring position, and thank you for making me look smart by getting the base hit. And that was a crucial moment where we kept the guy that's leading the team in batting average was on the bench until the 8th inning, and he got up in the game with a moment to take a lead late in the game and give the ball to our closer. So a part of me just thought, wow, how cool is that our best hitter comes off the bench in the 8th inning and he comes up with the big hit. But once Cody got the hit, then I go, oh, here we go. That's when everybody else goes, well, I want to be the guy. I can do it too. I can do it too. I can do it too. And that's where the competitive nature within the locker room, guys competing against each other, came into play, and that's the result.
Well, tonight you guys play at 7:05 here at Palm Springs Stadium. Who do you got going on the mound?
We got Stephen Wells starting tonight, and Stephen has given us this, I think, his 3rd start, and has been lights out for us. And we'll have Zach Novus following him up in the bullpen. And fun fact, going over the stats yesterday, Zach Novus is the only pitcher on the staff over 10 innings pitched this year that has not given up an earned run.
Wow.
And he's also only walked 1 guy in 12 innings of work. So 2 guys that they're pitching behind some guys that are having some very good summers. But every time Stephen Wells and Zach Novus go out there, they give us a chance to win, and they take advantage of every opportunity they get. And just absolute pleasure and honor to have those guys on the team this year. And I expect them to do the same thing tonight.
So please make your way out to the ballpark. 7:05 is the first pitch, and that's it for the Palm Springs Power Pregame Show. Again, we're brought to you by Assemblyman Chad Mays. Please go take a look at his website, www.chadmays.com. See you at the ballpark.